Hello Vikings! I know that these are uncertain times and I just wanted to connect with you online and just reassure you. On Friday, we all left with a little uncertainty, not knowing exactly what to expect for the coming week. School closures will continue for at least 2 weeks, but that doesn't mean that the learning stops there. Learning will continue to happen remotely. I'm going to post assignments in Google Classroom for you, and it will be a little bit less work than what we would normally do in the course of a week. And it's just to keep you sharp and get you ready for when we come back. 7th graders, you had a study guide that we started before we left. I would say continue your study guide, and when we come back, we'll test. And I know accessibility might be an issue for some of you, so I understand that as well. You do what you can do when you can do it. 8th graders, a lot of your workbooks are still in my classroom. I'm so sorry, and I think they're going to remain there. I will post chapter 14 worksheets, which you can just handwrite if you don't have access to print out. Again, just do the best that you can. I wanted to offer you some reassurance. I know the situation looks really scary because of how people are reacting, and that's it, right? We've been learning about the 7 habits, and you should have an understanding that reaction is not what we want to see here. We want to be proactive. So closing down schools is a proactive measure in an attempt to slow down the spread. The majority of us in this age group wouldn't be the most at risk. However, the risk is that we could potentially spread it to a population that would not be able to handle the virus. And then we would overwhelm the medical system as well. So the intent here, the attempt is to keep everybody at home so that we reduce and slow down the spread of the disease as it is at this point. And this is unprecedented, meaning this has never happened before in my lifetime, in my parents' lifetime. So this has never happened before where whole states, whole countries are shut down. I just don't want you to be afraid. If anything, lean into your schoolwork because it gives you an opportunity to have a sense of normalcy, something like your normal routine schedule. For your own sake, for your own sanity, set up a schedule. What are you going to do every day? I'll post a sample schedule of what I'm going to be doing with my own kids. I will be working at home. I'm still grading. I still have to get 3rd quarter grades input. I'm still working. So now I'm working at home and homeschooling mom at this point. So you guys, you can do it. Don't forget that there are also school lunches available to you at certain locations. I'll post that information to my Instagram account, to my Twitter, and of course to Google Classroom as well, so you guys can have access to it. But just because you're not at school doesn't mean that you don't get fed. So there's going to be breakfast and lunch. It's grab and go. I want you to feel comfortable with reaching out. Whether it means you need to shoot me an email and just get your thoughts out. I'll put up a thread in Google Classroom if you guys just want to share what's happening in your neighborhood. Don't be like all the people who are panicking and buying out supplies in stores to where those who really need it don't have access to it. And then, of course, washing your hands. Wash your hands. Use sanitizer if you have it. Rubbing alcohol does the same. Once the panic slows down, I'm sure stores will be well stocked again where you can get all the supplies that you need. I heard from health officials that the virus itself can last on surfaces, but it's easy to kill. So you don't need a complicated cleaner. Any kind of cleaner, just clean those surfaces that everybody in your family touches regularly, and just keep indoors or away from others at this point. Again, it's not time to socialize. Stay safe. I hope to see you in 2 weeks, and hopefully together we can work together to slow the curve. Slow the curve means to slow down the rate of infection so that health officials can meet the needs of all of those who are ill in a timely manner, and we all have an important part to play in that. So again, stay home. Stay connected, stay active, take care. I'm wishing you all the very best. And again, do not hesitate to reach out to me. You know my Instagram, you know my Twitter, and of course my email address, yhall@emcsd.org, and I'll make myself available to you.